She said men are the problem with the gaming community. We're gonna watch it.
She wouldn't last 10 minutes in a COD lobby is not, nor has it ever been, a valid excuse for men to act like pieces of human garbage in gaming. I should.
This one thing that people like this need to understand is that needing an excuse implies that they're accountable to you. Men are not accountable to you. People do not have to live up to your standards. Nobody has to accommodate you. Nobody has an obligation to behave in a way that makes you comfortable. It's just not important to anybody other than you.
Have to play a game
Yeah.
where all I say is hi and the whole game is thrown and I'm in hell for the next 40 minutes because men are being emotional about it. That is not normal, and that's not how the old COD days were, because I promise you, as a man, you have never had somebody throw on the basis of your gender. That doesn't happen. You can say it happens. You're lying. I'm sorry. I don't know why that's such a common thing.
She's right about that. Girls do get treated a lot worse on, what do you call it, on like voice chat. Like, that's 100% true.
In the comments of my videos, you guys want to be oppressed so bad that you'll look at a man calling me telling me he's gonna tell me to get back in the kitchen and say it's not a woman thing, and say that happens to you too. It doesn't. There's a reason that historically male-dominated spaces are known for being toxic and unsafe. That goes for gaming. That goes for sports.
That's what I said.
Male-dominated space is a bad one.
Well, it's not bad. It's just not for you because you're a woman, so you wouldn't fit in a male space. Like, that's really the reason. It's what makes sense, right? So, like, what she's saying is that she's not going to fit in a male space. Obviously not, because you're not a male. Like, that's fine. That's not, you're not wrong, but neither are they. Like, you, and also, like, and this is the problem, right? Is that, like, part of what she's saying is true. Because, like, girls do get, like, harassed like crazy based off of being a girl. But here's what I think she's missing. Is that a lot of people get harassed based off of anything that is non-normal at that, like, in that group, for example. So, like, for example, if you have a Middle Eastern accent, people are going to make jokes about, like, Al-Qaeda or some sort of, like, Muslim shit. If you have a British accent, people are going to ask if, like, your teeth are fucked up. If you have a Southern accent, people are going to ask how many guns do you have and are you dating your sister or your cousin. If you have any accent that sounds anything that is not normative, people are going to use that and make fun of you. They're going to stereotype you. Yeah, they will just use the stereotype on you. Like, black people, it's the same thing. Indian, same thing. You know, Mexican, same thing. So people are going to use anything that they possibly can to shit on you. So, like, it's not just being a woman. Like, she thinks that it's all about being a woman. No, it's not. Go say, like, how many of you guys, for example, have had this happen? You have, like, tell me the reason why you get made fun of on a lobby. And, like, I want to show this. Yeah, I'm going to just pull it up real quick. For being fat, nationality, diabetes, French, black, German, Scottish accent, from Florida, accent, skin, mouth breather. Yep, there's one. Southern accent. Yeah, so everybody gets this on online games. It's not just being a woman. Like, being a woman is just one version of it. Eastern Europe? Yeah, absolutely. How are they going to know you have diabetes in a game? Just talk about food.
That's not me being sexist. That is me saying there is an inherent issue with the way that you guys have your locker room talk that makes everybody else feel unsafe. I don't know.
Well, it's not really everybody else, right? Because, like, men are 50% of the population. So, like, why can't they have a space where they can just act this way? Why are you in a male locker room anyway? Like, I guarantee you, bro, like, if you go to, like, a nail salon, there's probably women saying nasty-ass shit in there. Absolutely. It's probably not the same shit that men say, but it's probably a different kind of nasty-ass shit. It's crazy how, like, women act like this, they don't do this. Like, bro, oh my God. Like, you guys think guys are bad? Jesus Christ. You ever see any of these leaked DMs from, like, these girl group chats? Holy fuck, man. They're worse. Yeah, they're worse than we are. Oh my God.
How you could possibly find it fun to make other people feel unsafe. No woman is asking men to make...
The reason why they find it fun is because, like, young guys use it as a form of bonding. Like, it's basically, this is the best way that I can explain it. And I also want to say that, like, with a lot of this, like, I'm not trying to write off, like, the really, really crazy, like, extreme bad shit, because I think everybody agrees, like, that's bad, like, nobody should be doing that. But like I'm talking about like just general trash talk and like aggressive behavior. I don't think it's bad. The reason why guys do that and they're aggressive to each other, I think, is that it's a form of bonding because it's like testing each other to see how you're going to act whenever you're confronted with something that is inconvenient or annoying. It's kind of like a test to make sure that you're not unstable or emotionally weird. And I think that's the reason why a lot of guys do it. And I think that's why, like, if you look at it in a bigger abstract, like, that's why I think a lot of military operations and, like, other types of, like, anything that, is like a high-stress situation, they put you in those high-stress situations as, like, a means to figure out, like, how you can deal with them. So, yeah, we poke to weed each other out. Exactly, yeah. And, like, there's definitely times whenever people go over the line, though. Like, I'll say that for sure.
Gaming, a safe space with sunshine and rainbows and everything, but could you please be normal?
Yeah.
Because I want to be able to enjoy playing the game without my life being threatened, without my body being threatened, because I'm existing as a woman. And men are the ones making it unsafe. And I do not care if you feel targeted by me saying men, or if you feel attacked by me saying men. You are part of the problem.
No, see, this is the problem, right? And she is the problem. You talk about who's the problem. Is you're the problem. You're the one coming into the space, and you're the one who's mad. You're the one telling everybody. Everybody else is fine. You're upset. You're making a video. You're not unsafe because somebody says something in a voice chat lobby. Like, that's just like, that's like such a first world take, you know? Somebody says, I'm a huge fan. There's something that's hypocrisy from you I want to hear your opinion on. I'm just going to ban you. I don't want to hear what you think is hypocritical. It's probably stupid. It's not worth responding to. It's a waste of everybody's time. Anyway, let's keep going.
If you feel attacked by that, you're part of the problem.
Yeah.
If you say just mute them, you're part of the problem.
Well, like, you absolutely should just mute them. Like, what would you do? And this is the problem, right? Is that people like this live in a fantasy world. If she had a daughter and this is happening to her daughter, she would tell her daughter to mute these people that are being rude to her. Anybody would say this. It's a common sense opinion. I guarantee you, like, if she's a streamer, I bet you can find 50,000 fucking clips of her muting or blocking or silencing people in her stream. So if it doesn't work, why do you do it? Because it does. Of course it's effective. Or block them. Yeah, like, so dumb.
You sit there and let them say that to me and you don't intervene, you are part of the problem.
No, people are not part of the problem because they're not your personal fucking white knight. Like, not everybody wants to go out of their way to fight your battle. Like, she's entitled to having somebody else get in the line of fire and protect her. Jesus Christ. To intervene, to save you from what?
I have a lot of male friends, normal male friends, who don't say slurs and don't threaten people and just play like normal. I understand it's not all men. But if you are not one of the men doing this, it is entirely on you to help stop the men who are. If you don't understand...
No, it's not. No, it's not. If you apply this logic to any other group and anything else like that, it would immediately seem terrible. Like, it's not your shared responsibility because you share an immutable trait with other people to be mutually accountable for their behavior. That's just not the way things work. Like, we've had points in time in history whenever people have thought that's the way things work. And every single time that's happened, it's been bad. It has never been good to judge people or hold people accountable for actions that are not their own. It's collective blame. Yeah, there is no collective blame.
That, and you don't understand power imbalances and gender hierarchy. It's not my place to teach you. I'm not your mother. I'm not your teacher. Close the game for 5 minutes and educate yourself. But stop making this a bad experience for everybody else who's just trying to play the game.
So this is a video she did. A lot of people are mad about this. Men are the problem with the gaming community. This actually got like the original ratio, which is the 3,000 likes to 6,000, almost 7,000 comments. So yeah, you want to be in a community, stop trying to change the community. Men in gaming get targeted for everything, including their gender. Yeah, like if some guy has like a gay voice, right? Like, even if you're not a gay guy, people will bring that up. Like, I've seen this happen all the time. Like, if you have a more effeminate voice, people will bring that up and call you gay. Like, absolutely, this shit happens. Like, it has nothing to do with being a woman. Like, she acts like this is some unique cross that she has to carry by herself. No, that's not true at all. Zizrain gets it all the time. He does. He just had he had a daughter, And people not going to know that. Like 2 days ago, congrats to him, by the way. That's amazing. But the truth is that people say that about him constantly. Everyone gets toxic comments. Not everybody. If you have anything that's not the norm, you get toxic comments. It's the same as in real life. Like, whenever you're in school, right? People are going to make fun of you for, they made fun of me for having big front teeth, right? Other guys did that. They make fun of you for being too tall, too short, for being fat, too skinny. It's just the way guys are. It's just the way it is. Yeah, it's just psycho. Read the Grumps retreat. Yeah. Anyway, so people are just going crazy about her. Get good. Yeah, like there it is. Stop yapping. Somebody's listening to 2 minutes. Yeah. If male-dominated spaces are toxic and unsafe, then stay away from them. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Like, get the fuck off. Like, if you don't like it, get out. And then, so anyway, call out toxic man in Call of Duty. She wants to force her son. So I'll read this. This is the person. This is the same person. She's playing Valorant. Here we go.
No, it's over, Ina. It's over. Like, if I were to have a boy, we better pray to God that he's gay. We better start indoctrinating him day one.
Now, here's a fucking fact, all right? I hate this shit that, like, girls do this. Like, I feel like this is, like, fucking actual bigotry, but, like, nobody talks about it. Girls love to, like, ascribe all of these good traits to gay guys. I know plenty of gay guys that are toxic as fuck, man. Bro, we had people like that in our guild, like, yeah, they're super fucking toxic. Absolutely. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, somehow him being gay is gonna make him not toxic? No, bro, that's not true. You know what that is? That's stereotyping. It is. It's because, like, I remember whenever I was younger, right? I was like, 17, 18, right? I thought to myself, like, man, I wish I was gay. That way I wouldn't have to deal with women. And then I talked to a few gay guys about it. And then I saw how they acted towards each other. I said, God damn, it ain't much better. Like, y'all act the same way. It's the same shit. Yeah, it's not like, y'all, it's any different. It's anything like that. No, it's the same thing. Yeah. So it's just so weird that people, like, I mean, how old is she? How are you still going to think shit like this? Yeah, it's so weird. My brother's gay, says the community is catty as fuck. Of course, yeah. I mean, it's not even just being gay. It's just normal people. It's just how people are. The problem is that this is like an example of, like, positive discrimination, right? It's like people that are like, oh, Asians are good at math, or like some other variation of that. It's like, just stop. Just fucking stop. Just stop. It's, oh, Jesus Christ. It's so weird. I hate people like that. Yeah. I'm Asian. We are very good at math. Well, then you're good at math. It doesn't mean every Asian's good at math. What are you talking about? Are you good at math? I'm all right. Yeah. Positive stereotypes are also bad. It's not just negative stereotypes. Positive stereotypes are also bad.
Pray to God that he's gay. We better start indoctrinating him day one. We have to either make him trans or make him gay. We are not having a cisgender straight son.
I wonder, like, I don't understand, like, what the logic with this is. Like, so how do you have a son? Who do you have a son with? Because, like, you think about this, right? And you think about, like, the way the biology would work. You would probably need a straight dude at some point or another to be part of this situation. Now, it could be a sperm bank or something like that. But I don't know if that... She said we. We means more like two people. You see what I'm saying? So this is the person, guys. This is the person who gaming needs to change for. Here we go.
Better pray to God.
This is the person that everybody needs to change for.
Indoctrinating him day
right here.
One. We have to either make him trans or make him gay. We are not having a cisgender straight son.
That's right. It's crazy how people like this. You know what's really fucking sad about this shit? I'm gonna tell you what's sad about it. Is because she is a fucking moron. Obviously, she's a fucking moron. but 10% of what she said was true. And I think that women do get fucked over in lobbies, and people are rude to women in lobbies. And I think the fact that she puts her fucking her like influence and her, like puts herself into this, she now makes it harder for men to take women seriously in lobbies. She's hurting her cause because she's such a bad actor. And that's the worst part about the whole thing, and it shouldn't be that way. Because I think that, like, again, what she said about, like, girls getting treated badly in lobbies, that's fucking true, and that shouldn't be true, but it is. But now everybody is just, she literally said indoctrinate them, implying that you aren't born gay. I'm going to give a hot take. It doesn't matter to me whether you're born gay or not, because a person should have the right to be with who they want, and consenting adults should be able to do what they want between each other, regardless of whether it's a choice or not. So if somebody chooses to be gay, then that is just as valid as somebody who says that they were born gay. It doesn't matter, because you are a person, you're an individual, you deserve your autonomy, and you deserve to live your life in the way that you want and be with the other person that you want that's of the age of consent, in however you want to be. So, no, I hate this logic that, like, oh, like, you're born gay, you're not born gay. I hate it because it shouldn't matter. It should not matter. It's the same thing, because you should have the right to be with who you want regardless. It's not somebody else's decision, even if it is yours. It's your decision, that's it. But they shouldn't be taught to be gay? I don't think that you should teach a kid to... like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I don't have like a lot of info. I don't have a lot of education in this, but I mean, I'll tell you this, right? I think the way that she would treat a young boy, like a kid, would make me uncomfortable. Like, I bet, like, thinking about that, I bet she's going to put some shit on him that he probably shouldn't have. You know, she's really describing child abuse. Yeah, I mean, like, it's hard for me to say. I don't want to go and use that word, but it's pretty close, right? No one is taught to be gay. I was born like this. It wasn't a choice. Yeah, but if you were taught to be gay, it'd be totally fine. You want to suck a dick? Go ahead. I don't care. It's your right. That's your right. Do whatever you want. It's got nothing to do with it. Like, you don't have to justify yourself to me. Yeah, you're not accountable to me. Like, you don't have to prove yourself to me. You can be who you want to be, and that's it. You're not accountable to anybody, except for yourself. So that's what I think. You don't have to prove shit to me. Anyway, what do you mean, grooming kids to be gay, though? Yeah, it's like, I think the trans thing, like the non-cisgender, like, it's hard to say whether it's grooming or not, because, like, it didn't really happen. Like, what does she really mean by this? But this is definitely, like, if I saw this... Like, I'll tell you, like, I would not want to have kids with somebody like this. I'll tell you that. Oh my fucking God. Like, this girl has, like, a chip on her shoulder. She's nasty. She's, like, just rude. Like, there's just no, like, there's no redeeming qualities, right? So, yeah. Why is it always Valorant players? It's not. I mean, girls can enjoy it. Yeah, sure. And I think you can teach a child to be gay. Feeds into the whole pray the gay away pseudoscience. Well, I mean, that's like a whole separate problem, right? That's like, again, like you're trying to like indoctrinate your kid, and rather than let your kid be who they want to be. I think the problem, like, it's just that everybody, like every conversation about this is so stupid, because everybody has to keep up an appearance of like something that's like kind of like a little bit weird or like wrong, and it's like internet logic, internet ethics. The truth is, like, you shouldn't try to like make your kid straight or gay. You should try to make your kid feel like they have a safe space to express themselves in a way that is true to who they truly are. And if that means that they're gay or that means that they're not gay, it's the same fucking thing. So you shouldn't try to like make your kid straight. You shouldn't try to like make your kid gay. It's fucking disgusting. And it's like basically she's trying to like live out her worldview through another person, which is disgusting fundamentally. Yeah, it'll do the opposite. Well, regardless of whether it does or not, it's just weird. Indoctrination on either end of the spectrum. Yeah, you can't make someone gay or straight. I think that, like, I bet probably some people that are, like, really close to the middle, maybe that's happened before. I really don't know. Like, I don't really care about that, to be honest, because, as I said, if you're an adult, you have every choice to do whatever you want. That's literally it. There's nothing else besides that. So you should just provide a safe space for them to be who they are. Anyway, we talk about this forever. It doesn't matter. My point is that, She's a piece of shit. It's crazy how like somebody can come and act like, oh wow, everybody else is the problem, and then she talks about like this weird shit with like having a kid. Like, Jesus, man, it's so disgusting, bro. Like, it's so nasty. But you know what? That's the way it is. And this is the good thing about the internet, is that people have this out there, and now nobody's going to take her seriously ever again. And you know what I think? For good reason. Thank fucking God. So yeah. What, are your problem too? I'll read a few more comments about this, and I want to go ahead and talk about some other shit, get into some other things. But yeah, that's my opinion on it, right? I feel like I've been pretty fair. Like, I didn't insult her, like, the way she looks. I'm listening to what she's saying. I think that she's wrong about what she's saying. If she gets offended or, like, gets her feelings hurt over that, then just go lay down. Go lay down for a couple hours, get up, you're gonna be fine.